the weeds on my head, I'm combing them down. My shining black shoes arriving again, I guess. Arriving again, I guess. She, my regular broad, alone in her room. You're right, I'm there too. Arriving again, I guess. Arriving again, I guess. No. It's easy to see why you know where I am. I run on my tiptoes to find you again, and I will. And I will. The scratch on my back means you know where I am. I run on my tiptoes to find you again, and I will. And I will. Oh, no. 'Cause nothing is easy, but don't you know nothing's not the easy way out. 'Cause nothing is easy, but don't you know nothing's not the easy way out. 'Cause nothing is easy, but don't you know nothing's not the easy way out. So up the weeds on my head, I'm combing them down. My shiny brown shoes arriving again, I guess. Arriving again, I guess. It's easy to see why you know where I am. I run on my tiptoes to find you again, and I will. And I will. Oh, no.
Whigs, CD102.5 Bigger. As we were talking off the air, it's been, I don't know, a little over a year since we've seen you last, and you have your first beard now, Parker.
I do, my first beard.
Now, do you find that you approach life differently as a bearded person? Do you notice any difference in your quality of life or anything?
Yeah, I'm more contemplative and more introspective, and
well, that's good for your art then.
yeah, generally wiser, I'd say.
Yeah, wise. See, wisdom comes with a beard. That is a very wise-looking beard. Don't you agree, ladies and gentlemen? Absolutely. Yes. All right. Now, I understand that you've been working on a new record, have you not?
Yes, sir.
Is it done?
It is done. It comes out in April.
What's it called?
It's called Modern Creation.
Modern Creation, where was it done? Nashville?
It was done outside of Los Angeles.
Oh, well, I was close. Because I know you guys have decamped for Nashville now for the last couple of years, right?
We have. We moved there 2.5 years ago, and we've since recorded an album in Woodstock, New York, and, Los Angeles. So moved to a city with a bunch of studios, and then...
Yeah, well, that's good. You got to be where the studios are.
Yeah.
So tell me about the record. Just an overall snapshot of it without giving too much away. How would you describe it?
It's pretty raw and live. We recorded it in a 2-week session, and it's probably the band at its most primitive. Something that we were shooting for going in was just capturing raw takes of the band doing our thing that we do every night on tour. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm ready to hear it now. Are you going to play some songs tonight from the new album?
Yeah, we might try out a couple tonight.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
The Whigs at the Basement tonight. Perhaps trying out a few new songs from the forthcoming album. How about another song? We'll chat a little bit more, huh?
This one's called Summer Heat. It's on our new album, Enjoy the Company.
Every Sunday he drives with the radio. About 100 miles to go. A star on his shirt in the desert of dirt where they got me wrong. About 80 miles from home. Let us lay in, let us play. Let us lay in the summer heat. And out in the night I got into a fight when they let me sing. About 50 miles from home. They told me to leave, I was shirtless and free like a baby boy. About 30 miles to go. So let us lay in, let us play in, let us lay in the summer heat. And we'll be racing, and they'll be chasing. There's no escaping the summer heat. Come sit next to me. Pour yourself some tea. Yes, I do believe sympathy. Back in the car, in between both the bars, when the sermon starts. About 1,000,000 miles from home. So let us lay in, let us play in, let us lay in the summer heat. 'Cause we'll be racing, and they'll keep chasing. There's no escaping the summer heat. The summer heat, yeah. Summer heat. The summer heat, yeah. The summer heat.
The Whigs in the big room. Doing a CD102.5 show at the basement tonight. Still a smattering of tickets left. Please do join us tonight. You will have a great time, I guarantee it. I'm finding it hard to get my head around how you guys had time to write and record an album, even though you said you did it pretty much commando style in 2 weeks. How many shows did you play in 2013? Ballpark. I follow you on Facebook, and every night you're working.
Yeah, we work a lot. You know, I'm not sure exactly how many shows we play, but when we get done playing the shows, we tend to just, you know, go into the rehearsal space and write and practice. And, you know, none of us are really going to the Virgin Islands for a month or anything, you know. So there's, you know, we create a lot of time to work.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, one of the hardest working bands in America right here, the Whigs, and it shows when you see them live. You guys bring it every single night.
Thank you, sir.
And I cannot wait to see you tonight. I wanted to bring up something before we hear another song. You have this video on your website for Rock and Roll Forever. Please describe what that is and who you got to do it, because it looked painstaking as far as matching up. Well, you describe it, and then we'll kind of pick apart how that was done. I'm impressed.
Yeah. So I guess it's a lot of classic videos from rock and roll videos you might have seen in the past, and they're all sort of edited together and synchronized with our song called Rock and Roll Forever. And the guy who edited it is a friend of ours, and he's done a lot of artwork for us in the past. And he just put a lot of time into all the little nuances and having a Keith Moon drum hit line up with a drum hit of our song, and having, you know, Roger Plant's mouth when he says rock and roll match up with mine when I say rock and roll. So it's a lot of tedious editing work.
Oh my God! And, I could not imagine. It had to have taken hours and hours and hours. And everyone has a black bar over their eyes, whether they be Robert Plant or Angus Young. It's really impressive. It's cool. Check it out. Definitely, it's a video for Rock and Roll Forever. It's on the Whigs website. The Basement tonight, the new album in April. It's called, once again,
Modern Creation.
And it's on the same label, New West?
Yes, sir.
In April. All right. Well, we look forward to that. We're going to hear a few things from that tonight, as you mentioned. Come out to the Basement, see the Whigs tonight. How about one more song, then we'll turn you guys loose.
What do you think? You want to do Waiting or 1,000 Wives?
1,000 Wives.
All right, we're going to do one called 1,000 Wives. It's on our second album.
I was trying too hard, made it too hard to fire my rusted gun. As the smoke disappeared, the bullets came near and missed me one by one. No, no, no. In the middle of a dream I had 1,000 wives, 1,000 hearts. In the middle of a dream I had 1,000 wives. Well, I met my match at the Kingdom of Showdowns, me versus the evening sun. As my shoulder she grazed, my arm was still raised to fire my rusted gun. No, no, no. In the middle of a dream I had 1,000 wives, 1,000 hearts. In the middle of a dream I had 1,000 wives. get mine. I'll get you right about now. Don't quit right now. Don't quit right now. Don't you quit me right about now. In the middle of a dream, I had 1,000 wives.
The Whigs, The Basement Tonight. For CD102.5, new
Thanks
album in April. Thanks, guys. That was fun.
Thanks for having us.
Enjoy your
Much
stay.
appreciated. Thank you.
Safe travels. One more time, The Whigs. Woo! Returns things now to Control Central.